Hey Sachse, if you have a recommendation for a story on Mustang Report, please fill out this QR code. It'll be posted throughout the episode. Thank you.
Good morning, Mustangs, and welcome back to Mustang Report. I'm Perla.
And I'm Spencer.
From November 12th to November 14th, we'll be hosting a canned food drive.
If every student brings either 5 cans or makes a $5 donation and we reach our 15,000 can donation goal, we'll be able to wear ripped jeans for one day. Drop off your cans or your money in the auditorium every day from 6:45 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Hi guys, I'm back. I'm playing the guitar today. No, I'm playing. But you know my boy Ant finna play his guitar. He gonna play y'all song, make it lit, make y'all boys wanna get into it and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of talent around here. Y'all just too afraid. When I come to y'all and ask y'all got a talent, y'all show me y'all talent, y'all can go on Mustang Report. So I'm finna let my boy Ant play his song and get y'all y'all emotes. That was called talent right there, you guys. Next time, you know, just show me your talent, you know? And that's it.
It was Blackbirds by the Beatles.
Blackbirds by the Beatles. Look it up.
Alright, hey guys, I'm Kaylin, and I'm here with Tashari, and we're going to talk about a club together. So, what club are you in?
I'm in the anime club.
Nice. Alright, when do y'all meet?
So we meet Friday in room 2018.
So what do y'all do in there?
So basically we sit down and we watch anime, we watch different types of anime, and then we like discuss about it, and then we vote on like the top animes that we want to watch.
Alright, sounds pretty fun. Catch Tashari at Anime Club.
November 11th, 1918. The Treaty of Versailles was signed that ended the war between the Axis powers and the Allied powers, also known as World War I. Every year since has been known as Veterans Day, which celebrates the service of our U.S. military. So thank you to all veterans that helped risk their lives for the freedom of this nation. Thank you.
Off to sports with Tahir T-Square Thomas.
I hope y'all ready, cause it's finna be some.
Side note, trade in front of
I feel the master. I feel it. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Well, come on. Y'all ready? They ready? We ready? We ready? Come on.
whack. The Eagles, whack. Their defense, whack. Their offense, whack. Their special teams, even more whack. But you know, Sachse, we tight. We don't go down, we don't win.
Today is the biggest game in all of Texas, all of district. Rowlett versus Sachse. Sachse versus Rowlett. Yo, you already know Sachse about to take that dub. You know, Rowlett finna take that L. You know, Chase over here gonna be kicking field goals. You know, hopefully he doesn't miss any. Hasn't missed any. 100%. That's what's up.
We don't all white, baby. Everyone's gonna show up and dress out in their whitest clothes.
Before the game, we are gonna have a tailgate party. So come out there at 5 o'clock. Let's blind out those Eagles.
Those basketball played Tuesday, and they beat Prosper 52-40. And they play today before the football game against Texas High School. Be there. And that's all for this week, Sachse.
See y'all next week. Peace.
And now to the weather with Gerardo.
And for your weekend agenda, on Friday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 56 and a low drop to 36. For Saturday and Sunday, however, it will remain mostly cloudy with a high in the 50s and a low in the 40s.
Mustangs, how you doing? Miguel Rosa, I am with Miss Ferguson. Miss Ferguson, how you doing today?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I am excellent. Are you ready for the questions?
Yes, shoot.
Awesomeness. Okay, first question. What is some ways to improve on kids who are learning your subject?
Well, I am a special education ALE teacher, so to improve is just to be active, participate, and just get them from one step to the next and see how as high as they can go and achieve right now.
All right. The second question. What profession were you in before becoming a teacher?
I actually was going to get into criminal justice when I first came into this, and then my mom was a teacher, and it just kind of kept coming back to me, and so I eventually ended up in the education field.
I got it. That's cool. Thank you, Miss Ferguson. With Miss Gallagher. Hi, Miss. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Well, I think it's very important to help people. I used to work at a marketing company, and I felt like that job wasn't helping anyone. So I thought about what careers really allow you to help other people. And I also love English, so teaching just made the most sense.
Anything else you wanted to do before teaching?
Yes, I wanted to be an author, like write books.
Wow.
Now for a recap. Last week we had a children's play here.
I'm here with Christian Valerio. Christian, what did you think of the play?
I thought the play was pretty great. How they messed up the stories intentionally and how the grandpa made all the stories like goofy and everything. I thought it was pretty great.
Did you have a favorite moment from the show?
I think my favorite moment from the show was Hans and Gretel. It was pretty funny, their accents, and then the whole twist on the story. It was pretty great.
I'm here with Kristen Gooding and Mason Korger. Now, what's interesting about them is that Kristen here has usually always done theater and is now trying out tech. And Mason here has always done tech and is now trying out theater. So, how is your experience on the other side of the theater spectrum?
I definitely now have a lot more respect for techies, and especially doing such a hard tech job like stage management, it really gives me the respect for different people. I think it's just been an eye-opening experience.
I'm the same as her. It's been pretty eye-opening to see like how much work it takes to be an actor, and it's pretty interesting to see the other side, and I think I might continue with acting.
What was the most difficult part of the transition?
I would say everything, because when you're stage manager, you're like prepped for different stuff, and you're like usually tech and stuff, and I'm extremely organized like a stage manager has to be, but just like the tech aspect of it, that was just really difficult.
My problem was being loud because I'm always really quiet, so I had to speak up and make sure people in the back could hear me.
I'm here with Sachse Theater's own Bella Rodriguez and Pippi Donker. What'd you guys think about the show?
I'm actually really happy with the show. Like, we've been working so hard for the show for so long, and you know, it's so nice to see so many people turn out and be here to be able to support theater and support all of us in our show, because it's so cool.
Did y'all have a favorite moment from the show?
My favorite moment from the show is whenever I grab the can of Crisco out of my hand and they ask, "What'd you bring? A can of Crisco?" And then I go like, and then I toss it off and I'm like, "No, of course not." That's probably my favorite moment from the show because it always makes me laugh.
I think also the present giving scene in Sleeping Beauty, and we just all give gifts, and I give a can of WD-40, which makes like no sense, but it's so funny.
Thank y'all so much.
That's all for this week, Saxies. See you next week.